What up, this is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of the brand new 2019 remake, Child's Play. Hey, before you watch this review, please subscribe to my channel, press that like button, and ring that bell so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. And if you would like to help support this channel, please do so at patreon.com/ramascreen. That's patreon.com/ramascreen. Let's rock this. You know, there was a movie called Child's Play that was pretty cool in terms of the horror genre. It was back in 1988 and it spawned a franchise. Not all of the sequels were solid. In fact, some of its straight-to-video installments were quite the snoozer. But still, one thing remained constant through all those years. The diabolical, murderous character that is Chucky, which had since joined the ranks of all-time memorable, scary cinematic monsters and creatures like Freddy Krueger or Jason and Michael Myers. But this brand new Child's Play remake is unfortunately a shit show. I really do not like this movie. Directed by Lars Klefberg, written by Tyler Burton Smith, in this reimagining of the horror classic, Aubrey Plaza plays a single mother struggling to make ends meet. She gives her son Andy, played by Gabriel Bateman, the gift of Buddy Doll, which is this high-tech doll that can talk back to you like Alexa or Siri. Turns out, the Buddy Doll that Andy owns has a bit of defect in that he gets jealous and defensive, to the point where he would literally kill anybody that gets in between him and Andy. I came into the screening thinking, hey, if the movie turned out bad, I was hoping for at least some pretty gory bloodbath to make up for it. And to a certain extent, it delivers that. But I'm getting ahead of myself here a bit. I really don't like this film's disjointed storytelling approach. Now, it's been years since the last time I watched the original, so I can't make the comparison anymore. But the way this new Child's Play abruptly jumps from one scene to the next without taking some time in each of them is downright irritating. It's as if the movie is suffering from some kind of attention deficit disorder, like a little brat who can't sit still. To make matters worse, there's no reasonable build-up. Some of the jump scares are misplaced or unwarranted. There's no character development because there's not enough context because of the film's disjointed nature. The design for the old original Chucky looks like the stuff that nightmares are made of, but the design or the face for this new Chucky looks more like a registered sex offender. And here's the thing. If you're trying to update a certain classic just for the sake of applying today's technological terms like social media and the cloud and Bluetooth, it doesn't matter how hard you try to make Chucky electronically relevant, because when you have a bad script, it will still end up problematic. All those bells and whistles will not mean a thing. I do, however, appreciate this movie's effort in going for that campy type comedy, although most of it don't always land. Performance-wise, young actor Gabriel Bateman shows potential and is very promising. He's kind of like Lupita Nyong'o in Jordan Peele's Us, in that both actors give their 110% emotionally for the type of movies that we usually, in other cases, don't expect a solid acting as a result of it. But Bateman gives a breakout performance despite the fact that this movie is unbearable. By the way, I was majorly curious about Mark Hamill taking over from Brad Dourif as the new voice of Chucky. Turns out, Mark barely does anything memorable about this version, which is a shame because the voice that he did for the Joker remains iconic. The only consolation, as I implied earlier, is the bloodbath. There are some gruesome death scenes or kill scenes that are quite entertaining here, but still, none of them are able to shake off everything else that's disappointing about this poor excuse for a horror thriller.